Good morning. It is March the 21st. Apologies for the state of me. We are due to go away in a couple of weeks, so I have not been beautified yet. So my hair is looking rather grey. Perhaps I'm going to have to try and do that a little bit. Yeah, so we're out for a walk today because the weather's quite nice. It's been nice all week, but as you can see, because I'm still in my jacket, it is still quite chilly. Well, it is for me anyway. Yeah, so we've come for a little walk over the fields, and then we're going to be going to the park. But we've just come to the lake, well, pond. I'll just turn this around so you can see. Oh, and there's an erin. There's the pond with a couple of seagulls on it. Can't see much else at the moment. There's a couple of ducks over the other side. But there's all these little rocks. Oh.
Why is there so many rocks?
Looks like somebody's done this for their granddad and their dad. It looks like it's a little shrine to somebody. That's very pretty though. Nice little painted rocks. And then a lot of mud, so we've got to be careful. They've gone off down here, I think.
Oh, let's go and follow them.
Let's go follow them.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is Pelsall Common. There's some more birds over there. It's a nice green space in the middle of Pelsall, which is where we live. This is where we normally come to watch the fireworks, which are at the cricket club, which is over there. That's the cricket club. That's the old Bush pub, which has been closed and run down and full of, well, just burnt down twice, I think now. Oh, something on my nose. I think I might have just walked through a cobweb. Ew. Ah. Not aha. The girls are using my old phone to film some video, which has mostly been Erin singing, I think, but yeah, we'll see whether that gets on their channel at some point. So yeah, so we're just on a little bit of a stroll. Can't do too much today. Lauren's got a swimming competition. Sorry, just having to get onto some higher ground because it is very muddy down there. Yeah, so as I was saying, not going to do too much, although we are going to the park, so the kids will probably be running around. But Lauren's in a swimming competition today. It's the Junior League. She swam in it last year as well, so we'll see how she gets on this afternoon. But of course, it's kids swimming, so I will not be filming any of that. We've got to travel to Rugby this afternoon. So yes, the joys of your child doing sports. You have to travel, which is fine. So I think that's about an hour and a quarter, probably about an hour really on Saturday traffic to get to there this afternoon. So we've got to be there for 5:30. So we thought we'd get out this morning. Steve's got to pick something up from the co-op, I think. He's had something delivered there. So we are having a little bit of a stroll over to the park. He'll go pick up his parcel and the kids will play on the park. But yeah, so I don't know whether you can tell, but I am using my microphone again that Mum and Dad got me for my birthday. And it's just a really nice, sweet day again. We'll see how the day goes. But yes, I might be filming a little bit at home later. I was intended on doing a little video at home just to let you know what's happening over the next few weeks on the run up to Easter and beyond. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, catch you in a bit. Go, Erin! You doing?
I'm a bit too small for the slide now.
I think you mean big.
I mean big. Wait, Daddy entrance. 3, 2, 1. Mom, I don't want to get a daddy butt. I'll be fine. Will it be fun? Okay, I'll just go to daddy butt. That's it.
Hi, back in the house. As you can probably tell, the fact that my glasses are still rather, what is it? Sunglasses like? Tinted, that's the word, tinted. It is still sunny outside, so still a nice day. Hopefully, I think it's supposed to be getting up to 14 degrees today, which will be okay. But like I say, later on today we're travelling down to Rugby, so we'll be stuck in the car, but at least it'll be warm in the car. Anyway, I did say I was going to have a little chat when I got back to the house. I did start to record something on the park, but then some other people turned up, so I always still get a little bit self-conscious filming around other people. So just wanted to give a bit of an update as to what we are doing over the next couple of weeks. It's coming up to the Easter holidays, but next week, dun, 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 it's Erin's birthday, so she's going to be turning 7 on Thursday. So so we'll be getting everything ready for that. We've pretty much wrapped all of her presents already. I've just got a cake to make. She's decided she wants K-pop Demon Hunters. So I'll be doing her a K-pop Demon Hunters cake. So you might see it. If somebody films the happy birthday song, that might go on, as it normally does. So I've got my family coming round on the Friday, mainly because Thursday is a school night. So for my brother and sister-in-law and the kids to come over, it's a bit awkward on a Thursday. And couldn't do the Saturday. So they're coming on the Friday. And then I think some of Steve's family will be coming on the Thursday. She'll get to see some family members on Thursday. I've got to try and convince Lauren that she's still going to band after school, even though everybody's like, oh, but it's Emmy's birthday. I'm like, yeah, but she needs to practice. So she's going to band. So we shall see whether that happens or not. So that's on Thursday. And then the kids break up for the school holidays on Friday. So the 27th, they break up for school holidays. And dun, 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 Easter holidays, we are actually going on holiday. Yay! We're going back to Florida. But we're doing things a little bit different this time. So we are actually flying from Heathrow and we're flying into Miami. Unfortunately for Steve, we are driving from Miami up to the Orlando area, which is a good 4.5 hour drive. We've got a late flight. I don't think we're getting into Miami until about 10 o'clock Florida time. So that's 5 hours behind us. So it's probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning before we actually get to Florida. Then we got to get the car. Then Steve's going to have to drive. And like I say, it's a good 4.5 hour drive. So I think it's going to be between 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning before we actually get to the villa. So it's going to be a very long day that Saturday. We're going down to London the night before, so I'll probably film a bit of that, try and film the airport again. Then we'll get the flight, get up to Orlando, and then we've got a villa for 8 nights. We're not doing Disney this time. We might do one day. We shall see how we work out with the tickets, because we've still got a day ticket on one of our old tickets that we had, and I think Lauren's got a ticket, but then we'd also got to get one for Erin. It might only be one ticket on one. It's a bit weird anyway, but we're going to see. But there's no point doing that the first couple of days that we're there because it'd been Easter. So it's going to be very busy in the park, so we probably won't do it then. We'll maybe go later on in that week. So the Sunday, I think, is going to be pretty much just hanging around in the villa day, not doing much, because we're all going to be tired. Because even though we're going to get there late, you can guarantee you're still jet lagged, so you're going to get up early. So it might just be a chill around the villa, use the pool and whatever. Because it's going to be Easter Sunday, I think Steve said Aldi's going to be closed. Walmart will be open, so we'll be able to go and get a few bits and bobs. But I mean, normally our main shops now we're doing Aldi because it's a lot cheaper. You get, we get all the crisps and everything from Aldi. But we go on the Saturday, but his mom and his sister and her 2 boys are going the Tuesday before. So luckily they said they get a few bits and bobs in for us ready for when we get there. So they're staying in a different villa, but they'll get us some food in ready. So that'll be there ready for us when we get there. So we just said, just get us some breakfast stuff and Gets to a pack of beers for Reggie when he gets there, because I'm sure he's going to want something after that drive, even though we'll all just be wanting to crash and go to bed. So that's what we're doing. We haven't really got much in the way of plans when we go to Orlando. I think we might go try and visit a couple of like national parks that they've got there, like with lakes and things like that. Something that we want to do, which is a little bit solemn, but one of our favourite YouTubers that we watch, Adam the Woo, he unfortunately died just before Christmas. So we're actually going to go to, I think it's St Cloud, to see whether we can go and visit his gravesite, which I know sounds a bit bad, but it's something that we want to do. I mean, it's not something I'm going to film, but just want to go and pay our respects. So we might go and do that. We're not really got much else planned. I just want to chill in the sunshine, get a nice tan. But then on the Monday, we drove back down to Miami and we have a cruise booked. So we are going on MSC Cruises for a 4-night cruise where we go to Nassau and we go to a private island and then come back. So I think I did look at the itinerary the other day with Steve. So we board on the Monday. Tuesday is a day at sea. Wednesday's Nassau. And then Thursday is the private island. And then you kind of travel through the night. And when you get on Friday morning, you're back in port. So you literally get up, have a quick breakfast and go off the boat, basically. So that's what we're doing. Like I say, it's with MSC Cruises. We've never cruised with them before. I think it's been Royal Caribbean that we've cruised with before. But this was prior to having the children. So the girls have never been on a cruise. So this will be really interesting for them. Trying to convince them that they might want to go to the kids club, see what that's like. So they might have a visit to the kids club. There's also a massive indoor swimming pool with slides and like different play areas and like a bit of a kind of like a, what do you call it? Like not a salt course, but like a climbing thing, things all over the place. So I'm not using my words very well today, am I? This is not great. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We've had the drinks package. So the drinks package for the adults gives you, because we've gone for the premium one, 15 alcoholic drinks a day each, up to, I think it's $16 worth. So each drink up to $16, which, to be pretty honest, I think gets you everything apart from, I think, some glasses of wine were like, it said 16 plus on the glasses of wine. So whether that's champagne or something like that, which is more than $16. So we'll see. So we've got that. But then that also gives you unlimited specialty coffees. But because we've bought the drinks package, you also have to have the drinks package for everybody that's staying in your cabin. So we did also have to get the drinks package for the girls, but that includes unlimited ice creams, mocktails, soft drinks. I mean, not that they drink it, but pop and things like that. So they'll get their use out of it, I'm sure. Well, Erin most probably will. Lauren maybe not so much, because she doesn't really drink much else other than water. But at the end of the day, if it's mocktails, they can try things. If they like it, they can have it. If they don't like it, well, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to drink it. So it wouldn't go to waste. But you don't feel like you're wasting stuff then, because they can just have what they want. Looking forward to the fact that you can pretty much eat on the cruise as well. So that'll be a nice new experience for them. I don't think we've done an all-inclusive. I don't think we have. We went to Turkey with Lauren when she was like a baby. But other than that, we've not done an all-inclusive with the kids. So that'll be a nice new experience for them, being able to just get what they want when they want it. So we shall see how they get on with that. They're excited about it because it's something new for them. I'm excited about it because I just literally just get to relax and just chill for the whole time that we're on the boat. Don't need to worry about cooking. Don't need to worry about anything else. So that'll be really cool. So I'm really looking forward to that. So then we get back on the Friday, and then we have a day in Miami, and then we fly back on the Saturday. Because you do get off the boat quite early. So we are going to be hiring a car for that last day. We've booked a hotel. I think it's about, Steve said it's about 20 miles out of where the port is, or where the airport is. So it's on the beach. So hopefully we'll be able to have a bit of a beach day that day as well. So that's what we've got planned over Easter. So looking forward to it. Got two more weeks of work, 9 working days, because my last day would be the Good Friday. So only got 9 working days left, and then I break up. Can't wait. So yeah, really looking forward to it. I hope you've stuck around for my little rambling chat about what we're doing. I will be vlogging as much as I can. I'll try and put videos out whilst we're in the villa, but then once we're on the boat, there is internet if you want to pay an extortionate amount per day to have the internet. So we won't be having the Wi-Fi. I'm not paying that just for Wi-Fi coverage. So all the cruise videos will be when we get back. So yeah, we shall see about that. But definitely, we're completely off the grid for 4 nights, 5 days. So nice bit of peace and quiet for everybody. Don't worry, Mum. I will ring you before we go, and I'll ring you when we get back. I mean, in Florida still, just when I've got some Wi-Fi. So yeah, that was pretty much all I was going to say. So looking forward to it. Should be good. Thank you for sticking around if you've listened to me ramble on. Oh, the other thing I was going to say about was I'm nearly finished the what's it called? Skyward, 3rd book. Although I think there might be a 4th one, because I did the usual thing where you like go to the back of the book and it says, "Oh yeah, you'll back with Spencer in this book," and I'm like, "Oh man, I thought this was the last one." So Spencer will return in. There is a novella as well, which I haven't got. That looks all right. What else is there? That's that. But yeah, it did say that she'll be returning in a different one. And to be fair, I've got about 100 pages left, and it doesn't look anywhere near finishing the series. So I definitely think there's another one, but I don't have it. So if this ends on a really bad cliffhanger, I am going to be so annoyed because I don't have the next one in the series. Yeah, it's really good. I finished the second one. It was one of those which I have found with these Brandon Sanderson books, it's like the first third, 2/3 tends to drag a little bit, but then that last third, you're just like, oh my God, what's happening? And then, to be fair, this one's been pretty much like that since the start. So I have quite enjoyed this one. The second one was a bit of a slog to get through. The start is one of his more politically type ones, but yeah, so you kind of had a lot of that sort of stuff going on, which I don't find as interesting. But this one's more about, battles and doing stuff, and it's been a lot more exciting. So I've enjoyed the series. So I'm nearly finished this one, but like I say, I think there's another one that I need to get. So we shall have a look at that. And then after that, I'm going back to reading Throne of Glass series. I read Throne of Glass before my birthday, I think. And I just started Crown of Midnight. But I hadn't really got that far into it, so I might start Crown of Midnight again from the start. So I think I'd literally only read a couple of chapters. But yeah, I don't know if anybody is interested, whether anybody else has read the series. But Sarah J. Maas, her ACOTAR 6 and 7 books are coming out in October. 3 days before my birthday. So I was like, Steve, you know what you're getting me for my birthday? I'm getting ACOTAR 6. I have told him that. So he better get it me. Otherwise I will not be happy. And then I will literally just be locking myself away for a weekend to read it so I can finish it before I get any spoilers online, because you know what it's like these days. So yeah, so book 6 is coming out in October, and then book 7 comes out in January, I think it is. January or February. So I think it might be the 20th of January, something like that. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I wanted to read the whole mass verse before the next book comes out. So yeah, starting with Throne of Glass because it is my favourite series. I know everybody goes on about ACOTAR, but I read Throne of Glass first. The whole series first. Destroys you. You get through that last book. Oh, it's just like. I've got a friend who's reading. She's on Tower of Dawn at the moment, and I'm like, oh my god, the next book's going to just kill you. Kingdom of Ash. Oh, so yeah, can't wait for her to finish that one, and then she can live in my pain as well. So yeah, so that's my favourite series. Then probably ACOTAR, and then Crescent City. Crescent City lost me a little bit, but it is still good. I think I've got to do a reread. I reread the first book. I don't know why I did that. Reread the first book, then I didn't read the other two. So, but I'm going to read that last because there's crossover stuff which I can't go into because I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody. But you have to kind of read ACOTAR first. That's all I'll say. Yeah, so that is my plan. So I will be taking my Sarah J. Maas books with me on holiday because I'm pretty sure I'll be finishing that book in the next couple of days, probably. So yeah, apologies, I've rambled on way too long. Another long chatty one with me today. Have a good weekend, everybody, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.